Hi, welcome to the Coffee Chat Show here on Buzzing Pattaya, the show where we talk about things that are happening right here, right now in Pattaya, along with general news, tips and information. Now, before we get into today's show, please remember to hit the subscribe button, and if you'd like to be notified when we bring out a new video, please hit the bell icon. Okay, so really unsettled about doing this particular coffee chat because it can go in all kinds of directions. But the question today, and the question that we had a really interesting talk about when we met this week, was what are your feelings about elephant riding in Thailand? And it's such a diverse conversation because there are some people say it's fine, some people say it's cruel, some people say it shouldn't happen, some people say it's just a money-making machine. But you know, I personally, from me as an individual, I will never condone any cruelty to animals. It's just not my scene. I don't like it. And over the years, I'm proud to say it's got me into situations with people that I have seen being cruel to animals where I've dealt with that situation. And I don't care about that because me personally, I don't think it's right you should be cruel to an animal. So having said that, I've also allowed my children to ride an elephant, which kind of really is a smack in the face for me because it's contradicting everything I stand for in many ways. But then there's a lot of arguments about whether the elephant can feel you on the ride, whether the elephant knows you're there, etc, etc. So I want to just go through this with you. And please, be honest, please give us your comments. Let us know what you think about elephants, the elephant rides in Thailand. Do you think it's right? And we went to an elephant sanctuary the other day. And I went there thinking, oh, this is going to be good. They're going to be wandering around in the jungle and just chilling out and just doing stuff. And in fact, it was quite the opposite. And I'm not going to name where I went because I don't think it's fair. But we went there and it was just a commercial train of people riding the elephant. And there was about 10, 15 elephants and they were just constantly going round and round and round, carrying these people on these cages on their back into the water, getting fed, coming back out and job done. And it really shocked me. It really surprised me because I wasn't expecting it. I was thinking of more of a tranquil surrounding where there was not so many people and certainly not as many people riding the elephants. Maybe I'm naive, maybe I'm stupid, maybe that I don't understand that this is a major income for Thai people that happen to be in the animal world. Again, I don't know. Do you go? Do you go to these places? How do you feel? Do you think it's okay? One person that I was talking to said, it's like putting a packet of tissues on the back of your dog in the house. He wouldn't even know it's there. Wouldn't have any idea that it's there at all. And he doesn't know you're on there. But then I had another person say, but have you seen the cages that they put on their back? They're heavy steel cages. They weigh a bit. Maybe the weight's not an issue, but they've got to be uncomfortable. And then, of course, you've got the guy sat on his head, on his neck with that stick or whatever it is they use and controlling them. And let's be honest, at the end of the day, these are powerful animals. I mean, like crazy powerful. So how do we control them? Maybe you're going to say it's wrong. And I'm not going to disagree with you. And maybe somebody will say, well, it's okay because it gives an income for the people and it helps bring tourism into the country. Again, I don't know. These are not my personal feelings. These are just things that we discussed. The other aspect was, well, if people don't ride these animals, there's no support from the government, so how would you feed these elephants? And you can't just let a huge animal like that just casually roam around the streets. It's not, obviously it doesn't work like that. So what happens if they couldn't afford to feed these animals and keep them in these sanctuaries? Where would the elephants go? What would happen to them? And again, it's a good question. I actually don't know where they would go or what you would do with them. It's a really tough situation. And I guess the question has to be to you guys, well, what would you do if you were in charge of the elephant situation here in Thailand? And I'm sure it's the same around the world. I've not experienced that, but I'm sure it is. But if you was in charge of the elephant situation here and you've got an elephant that's been working in the jungle, pulling down trees and doing the kind of work that the elephant does, and then it's retired because it's too old or it's been injured or it's not able to carry out the work that they need it to do, what would you do? How would you deal with that situation? And how would you fund that situation? Could you fund that situation without any donations from people, with visitors, etc.? It's a real it's a real can of worms in many ways, because there's so many different options and so many different thoughts that go into whether or not riding elephants in Thailand is a good thing. So there we go. That's the question today. That's the coffee chat. Is, do you think riding elephants in Thailand is okay? Does it not bother you? Do you really not like it? Or do you do it and think, hey, listen, it's fine, it's okay, it's no drama? What I would ask is, please, if you do comment, and I would love you to comment just to share your thoughts. What I don't want is, guys, don't start getting into arguments with each other and start commenting on comments and just start fighting with you. I don't want that. That's not what this is about. This is just about sharing opinions and just having a coffee chat. So there you go. That's the coffee chat for today. So the question is, do you think riding elephants in Thailand is acceptable? Please, guys, drop your comments below. Like I said, please keep it friendly. Let's not get into a silly situation, because I'll only end up having to delete everybody's comments, and I don't want to be doing that. Please remember to subscribe to the coffee chat, and if you'd like notifications when we bring out a new video, please hit the bell icon. All right, that's it from us today. Please, if you would like to sponsor the coffee chat, there is a link below to buy me a coffee. Please feel free to do so if you wish. That's great, much appreciated. Have a great day. What was that? Have a great day, guys, in what you're doing today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next edition of the Coffee Chat Show here on Buzzing Pattaya. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.